Afghanistan, a land of breathtaking mountains, rich history, and untold stories. While it's often in the headlines for political reasons, there's so much more to this country than you might think. Today, we're exploring the top 10 amazing facts about Afghanistan that will change the way you see it. Number 1, the land of mountains. Afghanistan's landscape is dominated by mountains, with over 75% of the country covered in rugged ranges. The Hindu Kush mountain range runs through the heart of the nation, reaching altitudes of over 7,000 meters. These mountains play a major role in the country's climate and culture. Many villages are isolated in valleys, accessible only by narrow roads or footpaths. The harsh terrain has historically made Afghanistan difficult to invade or conquer. It also means winters can be extremely harsh in higher elevations. The mountains are home to unique wildlife, such as snow leopards and Marco Polo sheep. For locals, mountain life is tied to agriculture, livestock, and traditional ways of living. Trekkers and climbers from around the world visit to explore its untouched beauty. This mountainous geography gives Afghanistan the nickname the Roof of Asia. And number 2, ancient Silk Road connection. Afghanistan was a crucial crossroads in the ancient Silk Road network. The Silk Road connected China, India, Persia, and the Mediterranean for centuries. Merchants, pilgrims, and travelers passed through Afghan cities like Herat, Balkh, and Kandahar. This brought cultural exchanges between East and West. Art, languages, religion, and technologies flowed through these trade routes. It also made Afghan cities wealthy and cosmopolitan in ancient times. Historical remains of caravanserais and bazaars still exist in many areas. The blending of cultures left its mark on Afghan art and architecture. Even today, you can find influences from multiple civilizations in Afghan heritage. This Silk Road legacy is one of Afghanistan's most valuable historical treasures. Number 3, world's oldest oil paintings. In 2008, scientists discovered the oldest known oil paintings in the Bamiyan caves. These paintings date back to the 7th century, long before the technique reached Europe. The art depicts Buddhist imagery, showing Afghanistan's diverse religious past. The pigments were made from natural minerals and plants. This discovery proved that Afghans were experimenting with complex painting techniques very early. It shows the country's role in preserving and advancing art in ancient Asia. The caves themselves were once places of meditation for Buddhist monks. They reflect a time when Afghanistan was part of a thriving Buddhist culture. The dry climate helped preserve these artworks for more than 1,000 years. Today, these paintings are studied by historians worldwide as a rare treasure. Number 4, the Buddhas of Bamiyan. The Buddhas of Bamiyan were 2 giant statues carved into cliffs in central Afghanistan. They stood 55 and 38 meters tall and dated back to the 6th century. For over 1,500 years, they were among the tallest standing Buddha statues in the world. They symbolized Afghanistan's position on the ancient Buddhist trade routes. In 2001, the statues were destroyed, a loss that shocked the world. International efforts have been made to digitally reconstruct them. The empty niches where they once stood remain a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Tourists and historians still visit to witness this cultural landmark. Local communities remember them as part of their heritage, not just religion. The Buddhas remain a reminder of Afghanistan's ancient diversity. Number 5, a land of poets. Afghanistan has a rich literary tradition, especially in poetry. One of the most famous poets, Jalaluddin Rumi, was born in Balkh in the 13th century. Rumi's works, full of love and spirituality, are still read globally today. Poetry is deeply embedded in Afghan culture, both in Pashto and Dari languages. Even in villages, poetry gatherings and readings are common social events. This love for poetry has been passed down for generations. Afghan poets often reflect themes of love, nature, and resilience. Many famous works have survived wars and political changes. Even young Afghans today express themselves through traditional poetic forms. This poetic spirit is one of Afghanistan's most beautiful cultural treasures. Thought number 6, unique national game, Buzkashi. Buzkashi is Afghanistan's national sport and is unlike any other in the world. It is played on horseback, where riders compete to grab a headless goat carcass. The goal is to carry the carcass to a scoring zone. It's a physically demanding game that requires skill, speed, and teamwork. Buzkashi is often played during festivals and important celebrations. The sport has been part of Afghan culture for hundreds of years. It reflects the country's nomadic and equestrian traditions. Matches can last for hours and draw huge crowds of spectators. Players are often local heroes, admired for their bravery and skill. Buzkashi remains a symbol of Afghan pride and tradition. Number 7, world's finest pomegranates. Afghanistan is famous for producing some of the sweetest pomegranates in the world. The fruit grows especially well in Kandahar and Helmand provinces. Afghan pomegranates are exported to countries across the Middle East and beyond. They are prized for their deep red color and rich flavor. Farmers take pride in growing them using traditional methods. Pomegranates are a symbol of prosperity and fertility in Afghan culture. The fruit is often eaten fresh or made into juice and syrups. It also features in traditional Afghan cooking and desserts. Harvest season is a time of joy and community gatherings. This agricultural treasure is a point of pride for Afghanistan's economy. Number 8, the Blue Mosque of Mazar-e Sharif, located in northern Afghanistan. This mosque is a masterpiece of Islamic architecture. Its walls are covered with thousands of turquoise and blue tiles. The mosque dates back to the 15th century and is linked to the legend of Ali, the cousin of Prophet Muhammad. It is a major site of pilgrimage for Afghans and visitors from abroad. During the spring, it hosts the annual Nowruz festival, marking the Persian New Year. The mosque's courtyard becomes filled with colorful flags and decorations. Pigeons, considered sacred, are a common sight in the area. The Blue Mosque is not just a religious site, but also a cultural symbol. Its beauty has been captured in countless photographs and artworks. It remains one of Afghanistan's most iconic landmarks. Number 9, mineral-rich land. Afghanistan is estimated to have over $1 trillion worth of mineral resources. These include gold, copper, iron, and rare elements like lithium. Lithium is especially valuable for making batteries for electronics and electric cars. This potential wealth has attracted international interest. However, decades of conflict have made mining difficult. If properly developed, these resources could transform Afghanistan's economy. Many minerals are located in remote, mountainous regions. Historically, Afghans have mined gems such as lapis lazuli for centuries. Lapis from Afghanistan once decorated the tomb of Tutankhamun in Egypt. This natural wealth is one of Afghanistan's untapped opportunities. Number 10, hospitality. Above all, hospitality is a core value in Afghan culture. Guests are treated with great respect, even if they are strangers. It is common to be offered tea, bread, and fruit upon visiting a home. This tradition is deeply rooted in the Pashtunwali code of honor. Afghans believe that guests bring blessings to the household. Even in times of hardship, families prioritize making guests comfortable. Hospitality is seen as a matter of pride and dignity. Travelers often recall the kindness they received in Afghan villages. This welcoming nature is one of the most admired traits of Afghan society. It reflects the resilience and generosity of its people. So which of these facts surprised you the most? Afghanistan is far more than the headlines. It's a land of history, beauty, and resilience. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing facts, and share this with your friends.